Folks, I'm back. I just wanted to show you a little stuff here. I got the Spirit Halloween full-size proton pack in the mail like a week or so ago, and I've done a few upgrades. I still got to, I'm not going to paint and touch up stuff yet, but I was trying to do some of the upgrade stuff I wanted to get done first, and I wanted to show you just a couple of things that I did. Whoops. Like, okay, so first thing was, of course, the wand on it is sucks. It's just not the greatest wand. So I managed to I bought the Hasbro 84 wand. Second here, there we go. So here he is, and I got it attached. I put in a new hose. So I use the hose clip on the end of the old hose to put on here. Now this is a garden hose, one of those expanding garden hoses, which I put on. So I took off the other one. And there's the other end. I managed to poke it through. I've got it hot glued on the inside and a little bit around the outside. So I think that looks pretty good. The nozzle's just poking through. I got it jammed in there as hard as I could and hot glued in. Like I said, this is just expanding hose. I got a relatively cheap one. Now I've wrapped this up with some, hockey tape, but I just wanted to try and cover it up some. I was hoping it wouldn't bend so much, but I guess that's not going to work so good. But this is much better than the other one. So let's see if we can get it going here. Okay, turn the power up, and then throw the switch, and there she is. And then I can. And there it is. So that works out good. So yeah, I took the back off, the motherboard off, right, and pulled the old hose out, put in this one, got it attached to the new band. Oh, and then I'll show you. This is the, okay, hang on now. Yeah, I took the V-clip. It still has the regular V-clip here that comes with the Spirit Halloween pack, and I took the V-clip off the Spirit hose, or not the Spirit wand, and it actually fits right over. And I took the other V-clip off of this one and put the Spirit Halloween right on top of this one, and it lines up with the hose just fine. I did have to drill the hose out just a smidge because the screw didn't want to go through, so I just widened it a tiny bit. I took another drill bit and just stuck it in there and swirled it around until I got a little bit wider, and then that screwed in just fine, just like that. And now it goes right back on. It just clips back in like so. There we go, and it hits on there just fine. And then of course I pulled all the wires out for the switch, the on-off button, and the oh, I'm going to close this again. Hang on. There you go. See? And the wand tip. Pulled the wires back through. Drilled 2 holes here, if you can see this. Yeah. So there's, remember the top one is, yeah, see? So that activates the lights and the sound. And then I didn't want to throw away the light from the wand. It's like, I got to do something with it. I didn't want to just cut it off and leave it and not have it. I wanted to do something with it. So I decided to take this off, right? I popped that off, took the screw up, pulled it off. I drilled a hole through the top, if you can see this here, I cut this thing in half, sort of thing, in between the 2 bands. Here's the other piece here. Whoopsie. See that? So I just cut it on my little table saw and then sanded it down. So I cut that off the back end. Took like I said, the switches over there. Then I ran the wires, drilled another hole in behind here, right, to thread the light bulb switch up in here, and stuck it up inside. Then I drilled a 3/4 inch hole in here. It's like more like a half or 1 inch, I think. But I only had a 3/4 inch spade bit. So I widened the hole. I drilled out the 3/4 and then took this, one of these spinning sanding things, and just pushed it in and pushed it in and pushed it in until I got the hole and tested it until I got it wide enough for the tip to fit in, and then hot glued that back on there, and then hot glued it onto there. Now I have to put the screw back on the inside. I haven't done that because I don't want to. I'm not gonna. I gotta take the motherboard off later again sometime, so I can still put that screw in. But I did put a little bit of hot glue in there just to hold it for now, so it should be okay until I decide to finally take the motherboard off again and replace it and get it mounted on a one of those Alice frames. So then I can, now if I hit the other button, the red button over here, it does this. I kind of think of it as like an emergency release or something. So I get this. And if you can see it, it does flat, it does light up through the side of the walls. So that looks kind of cool when you hit the button. Here, let me just turn the light off and get you a better look at it. There we go. So, woo, there you go, see? So there it is. It's lighting up. And then I'm going to reach over and hit that button again. And boom, you can see it. It's lighting up more on that side because it's sitting there. But I got that. So I didn't want to waste it, right? And then again, I can turn this back off again. And I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, I still got to do a touch-up paint at some point. And I got a motherboard ordered and an Alice frame so I can put those on the back. And then get some touch-up, a bit of a repaint. I'll probably just use a paintbrush or something. I'm not going to try and yank it all apart and spray paint it or something. And I might like to try and get one of those covers for this, maybe at some point. And I don't know, but for right now, I was like, that's pretty cool. So I just wanted to show that. A few things that I did to make it look kind of neat. Turn it back on again there, quick. And then my emergency pressure release valve or whatever button. Alright, so if I want to, I can have somebody like hit the release. Power me up. Power me off. I thought that was kind of cool. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later.